Actually, a genuine late moment today. For the first time in a while, I think. Actually late to the stream. Just unheard of. Yeah, I'll explain what I was planning on doing in a second. Hello though, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What do we got in chat? We got Buckshot, Unit Delta. I don't think I've seen you before. Roses of Calamity. I don't actually know who you are, but you have channel memberships here. Someone. Somebody must have changed their names. How's it going though? Terrateku, Buckshot, Comedy Sam, and Candy Kid is here. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Girl Hairs is here as well. I do recognize you. How's it going, everyone? We're here and we're gaming. Ollie's here as well. Candy Kid isn't gonna be here after I take my meds. Jesus Christ. I'm Prestige 7. Nice. Out here grinding. God damn. Alright, where is the map indicators? There we go. When was I gifted membership? Probably in the wave of gift memberships that got given from Spooter. Because he came into the stream and dropped like 70 or something. Or I think it was closer to like 50 or 60. But he dropped a bunch of gift memberships in one go. How dare you say you don't know me? I'm talking about a different person, Delta AU. There's a person named Unit Delta. Can't normally catch the streams due to time zones. Hey, well, I'm glad you're able to make it to this one, then. This is not a time that I would normally be streaming at, but I have to today. I don't really have an option. Sky knows the release of the update because it got leaked to him because he is funny YouTuber, man. That's not true. Ollie just told me a time, and I was like, okay. And he got that from the Discord server, which anyone could have seen. So I'm not special. What's your question? How does prismatic items work? I remember getting them at like 1 VGN. It basically, there's only one prismatic item, if I remember correctly, and that is the prismatic, what is it called? It's something, it's whatever upgrader. It's just, you get it for having a certain amount of money. That's a way to start the stream. Okay, cool. Good start. What was the time for the update? The update is supposed to come out 6 PM EST. Prismatic Marvel, that's the one. Thank you. Oh, are the cauldrons prismatic here? Nah. Yeah, the cauldrons are like a separate thing. Those were given out as like a leaderboard reward. Joined Arsenal because it had event in the thumbnail. Turns out there's no event. Nice. Okay, so let me explain what I was gonna do. So basically, a while ago, I watched a Spiffing Brit video about live streaming on YouTube and how in the last 5 minutes of a stream being scheduled, it gets pushed out into way more people's recommended. Because obviously, the stream's about to start. YouTube wants to get people into the stream. Oh, did I not? Oh yeah, hang on. There we go. I had a message ready to go in Turbo Studios and I just didn't send it. Yeah, but basically, stream gets sent out to more people in the last 5 minutes it's scheduled for. And you can change the scheduling and when the stream is supposed to start in the settings after you've already scheduled it. So, what I wanted to do was go in and just reschedule the stream for 5 minutes later and see if I could get more people into the stream and just see if it actually worked. Because it's not something that I've ever actually tried, and I'm kind of curious. With that being said, you can only change it in 15-minute chunks. So I'd have to reschedule it from 12 to 12:15, which is a little bit too long. Did you see me get Abstract Piano? I did see you get Abstract Piano. I can't believe you would try that. You're gonna change the times you weren't... Well, it's not even about being late. I wanted to change the time because then I could get more people into the stream. More people would see that I was live, and more people would know what was going on, and that I'm doing just a regular old grind stream. I gotta use that trick on something more interesting, on a stream that people actually would want to see. Jade has a bigger hitbox than the normal Dragon's Fury. That's funny. Do you see me get that Ultra Prestige? I didn't see you get anything, Comedy Salmon. I don't know what you got. Do you have eyebrows again? I know, I look normal again. Like, I look in the mirror now, and I don't flinch. It's great. Like, I don't even think about it anymore. No, because I didn't get one. L? L? I say L. I still am pretty bad on ultra prestiges. Ollie is literally like 3 prestiges higher than me, and he has like 4 ultras. It's insane. It's insane. I got a unique shadow recently. Hey, Vantage Black is really good too, Arctic. That's a solid one to get. Because there's a lot of nighttime items in the game now. Being able to buff them up is solid. And the density, I guess, is helpful with blaster items. It does kind of hurt the after image, but it's good. You use it like towards the end of the set. You have 6 ultra prestiges. Okay. Alright, that's... yeah, wow, cool. That's fine. Very normal. I have 2 ultra prestiges at 17. My god. Yeah, no, I take back my making fun of you, Comedy Salmon. We're in this together. What prestige am I? I am like 3 prestiges below Ollie. Literally, he's 44 and I'm 41. And he has like 6 and I've got a single 1. And of course, the singular 1 that I got is literally the worst possible that I could have gotten. Where is it? The Star's Eruption. Wow. Wow. What a great item. Literally the most useless thing other than, I guess, the Prismatic Drill. Out of everything I could have possibly gotten. It's insane. I only have 7 and 3 are Galix. Okay, that is pretty bad. How the hell does Ollie have 1 less than you? And he probably has more uniques than you do. That's crazy. I think it's less that my luck or anybody else's luck is particularly bad. I think Ollie just has genuinely absurd luck. Imagine not having Farterus. Ollie doesn't have to, because he has it. Because of course he does. At least you're not Sun, who got 2 Stars Eruptions. That's true. I have 2 Vanablack, 2 Gallic, 1 iPhone, and 1 Farterus. Jesus Christ. Sun has... yeah, Sun does have both Ultra Shadow Mines, which is insane RNG. What are your thoughts on that's the point of the mask machine? What a vile upgrader. There's not an upgrader that I've wanted to get more in my life. Maybe ever. Still no Cosmic Cope. At least I can take solace in the fact that you have to cope over not having a Cosmic Cope. Yeah, Buckshot has an Ultra Cosmic Cope. How do you get good at this game? Mostly you just have to play it a lot. A lot of the good items you get from just grinding and getting to late game. And you do that, and then you get good. When you have a certain level of items that you can take advantage of, there's like... It's fairly easy to get by. But also, you just kind of get experience. The more you play, the more you kind of understand, like, the better strategies and how you should be doing things. If you look at, like, good player setups as well, look at what experienced people are doing and learn from them. That's how I got my start. I had to learn the game through watching laser tutorials back on Miner's Haven. And then once I kind of got my start, I started getting a feel for how Miner's Haven worked, and then I started understanding Sandbox Tycoons more, I started getting more in tune with the metas, started getting just better at the general idea of the game. And then that carries over into any other Sandbox Tycoon that you play, like MAX. Ollie stole our prestige luck and injected it into himself. No kidding, dude. It's insane. Sun's only discharge amplifier is the Lunar. That's crazy. My Ultra Prestige luck is kind of cracked whenever I get one. I wish mine were cracked like that. Laser was the plug, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude hard carried me through early game. Which is, it's a little bit unfortunate that, of all people, it was Laser who got me through the game. But, you know, whatever. That's just how it is. Why do you have so many trackers here? Because the fusion works 10 times, but it takes a second per upgrade. If you place down 10 at once, then you get the upgrade instantly. Because they all can upgrade individually. And they'll all upgrade at the same time. And it actually makes the setup, like, significantly better. Like, I don't think I can use the cell setup all the way to 600 without them. So that's why I've got them all placed down. My Ultra Lux sucks. I just get the Ultra Anchor set, and then I get no good Ultras. I mean, hey, the Anchor set is a pretty good set of Ultras to have, though. To be fair. Any, like, synergy items like that are good. Because not only do they get the Ultra buff, but they also buff each other up as well. I have 3 Helms and 1 Anchor. That kind of sucks. Actually, no it doesn't. It doesn't suck. It's still good. Because you still have at least one set of Ultras to use. And then, oh no, you can't use the Ultra set on the Aftershock line. I have 3 Ultra Frostwaves. I would love to get a Frostwave, to be honest. That would be super useful. That extra, like, increase on the fire buff. My god. Hey, Ultra Frozen Wasteland isn't that bad. It's also not that good, but it's fine. It's my only one. I mean, hey, honestly, it's still not that bad. I would take that over getting, like, an Ultra Mine, or, like, an Ultra Furnace that you're gonna end up not using. That thing is probably always gonna be useful to you. And especially if we ever eventually get a Frozen Compound, that'll actually be really helpful. You can craft the Ultra variant of the Compound. First Ultra Compound I got yesterday, I got the Atmospheric Death Beam. Hey, Atmospheric Death Beam is very good. It's also one that I don't have yet, which I'm a little bit jealous about. Just a tiny bit, you know? Brazil just won? Hell yeah. It broke the world record for the longest prorogation. What the fuck is a prorogation? Am I dumb? I have no clue what that word means. Got Slice of and Synapse Materializer. Those are both actually really good Arctic. Less so the Slice of, because that's a canon item, which is kind of eh. But the Synapse Materializer, because that's the Ultra of the Axon, right? And the Axon is already a pretty solid MPU item, so that's actually very good. It's an alternative world to 0 times 0. What? What does that mean? Or 0 by 0? What does this mean? Word. Alternative word to 0 by 0. Okay. I still don't know what that means. What does 0 by 0 mean in this context? I have 1 helmet, almost 8k, but 20 anchors. 0 to each country playing. Ah, okay. 0-0. Gotcha. See, I thought it could be 0-0, but it was, I don't know, it was like phrased in a slightly odd way. Got me out here questioning myself, man. What the hell? What? Next 5 reincarnations, Ultra limited right here. Next 5 starting now. That's 1. That's 2. 3. Alright, here it comes. Ultra limited. That was 4, right? We're still on 4, yeah? Alright, 4.5. 4 3/4. 4 and... I'm not getting anything. I'm not gonna get one. We hit 5. Jack, what are you playing right now? I saw you streaming a game in Discord. I'm curious what you're running. You'll get advised not to be Eden Fury. I'd be happy with that. I'd take literally any limited Ultra, to be honest. Oh, you're playing the IW campaign? And you're calling it mid as fuck? Really? Yeah, from everything I've been made aware of, it's like a goated campaign. Ollie coming in huge with the afterimage. Jesus Christ, his setup skips 20 up to 8.5k. Good lord, Ollie. What is your setup right now? I've got to rebuild mine at some point, because it's a little bit dated now. I could definitely do better. I might do what you're doing in Ollie and only use one afterimage in the setup. Oh, your setup's slow, but it doesn't have Umbra. I see. Gonna get something in the next 23. We've already done a few, but we'll start it counting now. Also, what's up, It Fits? It's Fits. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. We're big chillin' today. The Umbra. How'd you not get the Umbra, Ollie? Kinda sucks, because I'm pretty sure it's still one of the better MPU items in the game. And also, as of right... It's not gonna matter once the update comes out. But as of right now, and as of, like, a while, apparently buffed up the afterimage a bunch. Pretty sure you got 2 limited when you weren't looking. Yeah, but just getting a limited reincarnation doesn't mean anything. I need to get the ultra limited reincarnation, you know? That's what I'm here for. That's what I care about. I started grinding MW2 when it came out, so I gave up on MAX. Yeah, look at you now. Giving up on MW2 to grind MAX. And now you don't have an Umbra to carry you through the game. Will the update let me get Soul Cauldron on my slot? I mean, I don't, have you talked to any of the devs about that? Because I know some of them talked about that being a thing. Talked about how that should just be a thing by default, how they transfer over from slot to slot. Some of the Umbra's nonsense special tags make afterimage ores go fast. Yeah, I don't know. Weird that happens. Seems like something that either wasn't intentional or they're patching it out, so clearly not something that they want to be a thing. I wonder if that was, like, initially the intention, though, or if that's just one of the random, like, things. It wasn't? Okay. It wasn't intentional, so they're making it intentional on an item everyone can obtain. See, that makes sense. I knew they were giving it to the extraterrestrial, because that's an item that everyone can get. And it makes sense to have, like, a rare-ish reincarnation item give you that benefit. I just wasn't sure if the initial effect was intentional at all. I'd assumed not, though. And the fact that they're patching it out, yeah. Makes sense. Exodus... Was the Exodus supposed to be the original afterimage? That's interesting. Did not actually know that. Nice electronic centrifuge. That would have been useful to you about 5 updates ago. $25 subs. What do you mean? What does 25 subs mean in this context? There's a lot that it could mean. Blue Thing made 2 afterimage items, so they went with the afterimage we have, and now Exodus is a rebirth item. Ah. 25 subs for Christmas in the Arby's bathroom. Christ. Terrible. Disgusting. What are you talking about, Fixie? Gonna open private server? Was that the question? Or was there another question that I missed? Dude, yeah, Hallie's Exodus would be great to get at this point. By the way, since you mentioned opening the VIP server, that reminds me. Drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. It helps out. Let's hit a like spike, guys. Can we get a like spike in the chat, boys? I want to see. Let's get 15 likes. I just want 15. That's all I ask. And then maybe I'll open the VIP server at some point. You know, for 20 likes, I open the VIP server, and I kick out the people who are in here right now. Bro is raising it. Hey, no, I didn't say that 15 likes was for the VIP server. 20 likes and I hide Buckshot from the channel. Okay, don't actually do that, Ollie. Listen, Buckshot is a big hater, but he's also in every single stream. Like, dude's a professional hater, but he still shows up. Like, whether he likes it or not, he's still supporting me. So we like Buckshot here. Despite everything. Despite our many differences. I think Buckshot's actually not the worst person of all time. Pretty close still. Definitely up there. You know, you've got some of your worst people out there. Buckshot is like, think of the worst person you know, and Buckshot is like 2 steps down from that. That's what we're working with. Buckshot for mod. Okay, now that's too far. I'm not gonna make Buckshot a mod. Come on now. We are at 17 likes. I did say 20 though. If you care enough about the VIP server, 20 likes. I want the screenshot. I'm gonna give you mod and you're gonna like time out Comedy Salmon or something. And then that's gonna be what you do with your mod power. I would not. On God. I don't think I fully believe you. I'm not gonna lie, Buckshot. Yo, what's up? How do you say... Is that just like extortion? It's spelled weird. Is that like extortion? Extortion? Something like that. Yeah, how's it going though, man? I'm glad you're able to actually make it to a stream. I know I'm live at a slightly different time today. Hitting a little different time zone. We went from 18 to 16. People really out here unliking the stream. Absolutely, just uncalled for. Out of pocket. 3 seconds of mod will allow me to bully and mute Fish for existing. You can't do that though, because Fish is a mod. Currently 2 in the morning for me. I always wake up to the end of streams. That makes sense. Well, hey, at least you're able to catch one now. At least you're able to pop in, even if it is still pretty late for you. Yeah, I realize that it always is frustrating when people are in different time zones and they're not able to make it to the streams. Like, I would love for everybody to be able to watch and for myself to be able to stream to these different time zones, but it's just not super viable all the time. Sick Hellish Rune. Fantastic. Like, right now isn't a great time to stream for me, because a lot of the people who would normally be watching me are in school. They're in class, like Arctic. Also, hello, Wyatt. How's it going, man? Yeah, sometimes I wish I could just, like, stream for all time zones, you know? Because with the way it's set up now, because I'm on my schedule, where I can't stream during certain times at all, and then with like the optimal times to stream, it entirely like alienates a certain portion of my audience. It just kind of sucks. It's like 8 PM for me. Nice. What the fuck time zone are you in? Then it's 8 PM for you. Yo, what's up, Aiden Lai? How's it going? Had a half day today, so this stream is nice. Hell yeah. We love a half day. We love a big half day. Atrax just didn't even have school today at all. I live in Turkey. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Open the VIP early? No. Well, I don't do it. We gotta hold it to the goal. Half of your audience are in class and the other half are in Singapore asleep. That's true. Dude, I stand by the fact that having a 4-day work week is actually the most goated thing of all time. Like, being able to come home on Thursday and not have to worry about going in on Friday and having that 3-day weekend, genuinely, like, incredible. Like, when you guys are looking for a job, if you're able to find a place that has a 4-day work week, I say go for it. 100%. Like, I have to work longer days during the week. I do 10-hour shifts, which for some people would probably be a little bit too much. That would be a little bit more than you can handle. However, 3 days off in a row at the cost of 2 extra hours a day is absolutely worth it for me. It's great. Sadly, I didn't get to volleyball and PE since the classes are like 23 minutes. RIP. If you want a job, just become a plumber. Take the Mario route. I like it. Pays well and has benefits. Yeah, there's a lot of just like basic labor jobs that are actually really solid in terms of like benefits and in terms of the pay. Like, apparently plumbing is really good. Like, being an electrician is solid. A lot of just those, like, solid labor jobs. That's a win of 6 hours saved instead of just 8 on the extra day. Yeah, exactly. Dude, the 4-day work week is good also. It also saves out on another thing. Like, with the 4-day work week, it's also, not only do you have the 3 days off, but also you save out on a trip back and forth from work, which means you're saving the travel time, you're also saving the gas, which is saving you money, which is its own whole benefit right there. Obviously not a, I was gonna say that's not a huge thing, but I mean, that's saving you a trip back and forth from work. That's pretty significant. That's pretty huge. Having labor works frowned down upon is awesome because you can become one quite easily. Yeah, I'm sure getting just like a manual labor job, not that hard. I mean, shit, the factory that I work at was not difficult to get a job for. To be fair, my boss is the dad of my roommate, so that helped out a little bit. But I mean, I think I could have gotten that job without that, honestly. Having been there now and having seen some of the other people they hire, I could have gotten that job. Also, I saw somebody asking about my OBS. I believe I've made it better. I don't think it's 100% fixed, but so far I don't think there's been any lag this stream. So, it's improvement. See you later, Aiden, if you haven't already left. Have a good night, man. 4-day classes, most of them starting halfway through the day and finishing before evening rush. That sounds nice. That sounds very nice. I think the boss being Jack's dad is quite a big help. Yeah, you know. I mean, listen. It obviously helped out. Like, I pretty much got the job because of that. However, if I were applying for the job outside of that, then I probably would get it still. I think my interviews were good. I think I sold myself well enough, and they also just kind of need people. As do most places right now. So I think I could have gotten that job, and I think I would have done just as well. Because once I got there, and once I started working, everyone was just like, damn, this kid's actually doing pretty good. He's doing solid work. And I've managed to have, like, a solid reputation the whole time there. Also, I wouldn't say I've quit MH necessarily, but there's just nothing to do on it right now. Like, there's no reason for me to play Miner's Haven. Like, I'm still gonna go back to the game occasionally. I have a couple of ideas for, like, challenges and stuff I can do. I still want to do that First Life True Overlord device at some point. That'll be a fun stream. That's one that I can probably make, like, a highlight out of as well. However, other than that, I'm good on Miner's Haven for now. My brother got banned from going to our grandparents' house for 6 months because he used their credit card and put in information to get $5 of Robux. Lamau. About a prestige. If you get a time arc, I lose my goddamn mind. Are there shinies? Yes, MAX has a shiny equivalent, and they are called Ultras. These are all effectively shiny items. Except the cool thing about this game is that the shiny items aren't just recolors, they actually have stat improvements. So like the Voyager's Pond, you've got the regular Nature's Pond. This thing is a 4x multiplier, whereas the Voyager's Pond, this thing is a 5x. Not a huge improvement, but it buffs up the item a little bit. Also, stream's not at 20 likes. It still says 19 for me. You got any tips for me? I'm like 7k. I assume you mean regular Miner's Haven. I mean, at 7k, honestly, it's a lot of just, like, trying to get through lives at that point. Like, you're high enough that you can start skipping and you'll be fine. And you can just kind of progress through the game. The biggest tip I can give is just pay attention to, like, what you're able to craft. Look at all the fusions, look at what you're close on, get the true book of knowledge, and look at what superstitions you're able to get. And just, like, keep track of that, look out for items, buy stuff from the Rebirth shop if you can. And then keep improving your setup as you go. Also, I see the likes, we'll open the VIP server, give me a second. The likes are good, leave the VIP server, guys, I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down! So that other people can get in. I swear to God, if you guys, so help me God, if you join the server and take the slots from the randoms. I just accidentally Alt F4 Discord. Genius right here. Alright, let me get a new link. There we go. Let me make sure that I actually get in the server first. I will use the link. I trust you, Atrax. Maybe I shouldn't, but I trust you. MAX is fun, but wish there were more content. What do you mean there's barely any items you can craft? I guess in terms of, like, big late-game items, there's not, like, a superstitious equivalent. But there's plenty of stuff to go for. I mean, this game gives you a lot. Like, you've got all of the prestige upgraders, which there's a pretty significant amount of. You've got all of the, You've got all of the reincarnations and ultra reincarnations, and you've got shadow items. You've also got the pity items, which you can go for, which you need to start a new slot for. Like, there's a solid amount of stuff. Also, Atrax, of course, made it in. Noisy also made it in. Prestige 169. Good fucking lord. It's gonna be so laggy. Oh god, it is. Let me send you a friend request, Noisy. Except if you wish. There was 2 people in before you even loaded in. Neon Knights broke? Wait, what happened? Did you just, like, Roblox update or something? So cringe. I love Roblox updating and just breaking stuff. It's fantastic. What in the world are the psychological spiral tiers? Those are the pity items that I went for. When I did my prestige... Is that a devil's... I should replace this in my setup. Should do that. I don't think it actually matters, but I'm gonna change it out. When I did my 10-hour long stream, where I was grinding from Life 1 to Prestige 10, it was in order to get the psychological spiral items. Should I go for them? It took me 10 hours during stream. You could probably... Okay, so if you have all of the game passes and stuff, you can probably do it in, like, 7-8 hours-ish. If you also get decent box luck, use all the codes and stuff. If you don't have all the game passes, it'll probably take you a little bit longer. You also need good RNG, I think. But yeah, if you're willing to spend the time on it, You just have to get to Prestige 10, then delete a slot. Or yeah, get to Prestige 10, delete that slot, and then the next slot that you load into, you'll have the pity items. And in terms of usefulness, the Upgrader is one of the best MPU items in the entire game. So I would say it's worth going for. Like, you spend a little bit of time getting to Prestige 10, and then you get one of the best upgraders in the game. Worth it, in my opinion. I accepted it and Roblox doesn't show. Fantastic. I love Roblox visual bugs like that. I love it when they needlessly change the UI and add a bunch of other stuff. And it just breaks other stuff, like showing that you accepted a friend request. How do I join the private? I posted the link in the chat. The server is full right now, so you're not going to have any chance of getting in. If you get God tier luck and get every divine item within a few boxes, then you win. Yeah, if you get the Nomite Mine, honestly, then you win. Like, that can hard carry you through early game. Get Nomite Mine, and it now is actually a great time to go for the pity items, because there's a bunch of winter upgraders that you can get that are really good. Like, not only can you get all of the box items, but there's also limited reincarnation items that you get, and those end up being prestige-proof. Is it better to spend Robux on MH? I mean, if you're into MH, then getting stuff like Executive for the base size increase and some of the Game Passes, definitely worth it. It's also pretty expensive, so if you're not really into the game, I don't recommend it. What's the multiplier? I assume on the Angelic Micro Enhancer, which I believe it is a 5x 2 unit long. On its own, when you just look at the multiplier, not that impressive. But considering it is a 2 unit long, and you can also put portables on it, thing's insane. Like, great MPU, and then as soon as you throw portables with it, it's over. I'm into the game, but I have no Robux. Yeah, if you want to, like, get the Robux and spend the money, I recommend it, especially Executive, for building better setups. Having that extra base size absolutely makes a difference. Hate how they removed the retrying feature. Why would they remove retrying, dude? That's stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. Half the people were in before you even joined. Wait, what did you get, Comedy? Oh, a new prestige. Hey, what'd you get? What new prestige? Wait, you're prestige, prestige 33, I guess. You didn't have Fettered? Bro, Abyss got the Halley's Exodus. That's actually kind of huge for him. All he was just talking about how he wanted it, and now Abyss got it. Like, just now. That's actually really good. Hogging. I would love to get that as well. You know? That would be cool. RNG, help me out here. He's fuming. This is what Ollie looks like right here. Ollie's pissed. Oh, that's what the Ultra Prestige pop-up in chat looks like now. That's my first time actually seeing that. Still don't have space-time, overclocked, cosmic, and cope. How? I had every prestige item by the time I was like 30. My Ultra Bluck has been so good these last couple days. Noisy got a Fire Flame. I'm sure he really needed that one. I'm sure that's gonna come in super handy. Fastest rebirth time? In Miner's Haven, I don't know. There's been plenty of times where I've gotten, like, bugs and stuff that have come around, and I've gotten, like, stupid fast rebirths. So I don't know. It's probably somewhere in, like, the, 10 to 15 second range. If I had to guess. I have gotten 7 gravitationals and 6 stars. Hey, I will say, Comedy, The gravitational might not be as bad now with the Celtic Castle, or Celtic Fortress, whatever, rework. Like, honestly, RNG items could step into the meta a little bit, especially the gravitational, because it's actually a really good MPU. Listen, I'm just saying, it could be solid. I haven't actually, like, looked at it all that much or tested it out. I mean, on average, though, good MPU item. You lower that destruction chance. I mean, yeah, not useful except in long setups. But in long set, that's what I'm talking about. In like a long setup. Like, you throw a couple in, get that extra multiplier. That's gonna be better than a couple of upgraders that you could use. If it's the choice between that and a couple of just like low MPU trash upgraders. Listen, I'm just saying, it could be good. Could be good. Why do they make it so that you literally get infused with some type of mutation that makes you walk 2% faster and jump 2% higher? I don't know. I never liked the infuser system. I don't see why you don't just get, like, a permanent speed buff. I don't see why you can't just, like, upgrade your character or something. Also, what's up, Illusory? Illusory? How's it going, man? On average, how long do you grind? Nice fixture park, by the way, Abyss. It depends for me, really. It depends on what day it is. During a work day, I usually can't grind all that much. I'll hop on for maybe like a couple hours every night. On the weekends and during streams, it's different. I'll grind from anywhere from like a few hours all the way up to like usually not more than like 5 or 6 hours. But I've had days recently where I've just like grinded out like all day when I've had time. On like a Sunday when I'm not doing anything, I'll just hop on, grind that out for like 5-6 hours. I have 6 fixtures and a mystery now. You have a mystery? You motherfucker. Fettered is actually really good. Yeah, there's some really good prestige items, including the Fettered Lord, which is, I think, still one of the best MPU in the game. What does MPU mean? MPU stands for multiplier per unit, which basically means how much does an item do for the space that it takes up. Like, the reason why the Angelic Micro Enhancer is good is because it's 2 units long, 5 multiplier. That means that it is doing over 2 times per unit that it's taking up. Which, when you start getting some of these bigger upgraders, even some of the ones that have, like, an 80, 90 times multiplier, like the really high stuff, like, those aren't necessarily going to be the most space-efficient items, because if they take up more space, even if they've got a really good multiplier, it's kind of diminishing returns, where the more units it takes up, the worse the raw multiplier per unit gets. And if that might have been a little bit confusing, but there is a spreadsheet that you can look at in the Turbo Studios Discord server. If you go into Turbo Studios, if you go into the Guides channel, then you scroll up. They've got a spreadsheet which has every item listed in order of MPU from best to worst. So you can go and look at that, and you can check to see which items are the most space efficient, and see which ones are going to be good for you to use in your setup. What was Atonement? That just happens sometimes. It's just a little fun perk of having the Umbra. Wow, what a great Ultra. What a great Ultra this one is. I thought I got the Desolate Planet for a second. I looked up at it. For a second, you might have been able to see the excitement in my eyes. Because I thought it was the Desolate Planet, right? Whatever the Rust Planet upgrader is called. I thought I got that, and I was happy for a second, because that's actually a really good Ultra to get. How do you get exotics in MAX? Exotics are reserved, I believe, for event-specific items. So, like, the Candy Corn Cake and the Umbra Eclipse and the Spider Spitter, are the only current exotics in the game. And those were obtainable during the Halloween event. And then during the winter event, during this update that's coming out tonight probably, they're gonna add a bunch of winter-themed exotics, which I assume you're gonna obtain through, like, some event currency. I don't know what that's gonna be, but yeah. I hate myself for not getting Umbra. Yeah, I had the foresight during the event to go for 2 of them. It's the old Miner's Haven mindset that I had, of like, if there's a new upgrader in the game, you always go for 2 of them, so that you can use one before and one after the Tesla. I got that shit, like, ingrained in my head, dude. So every time there's a new upgrade or something, I always try and go for 2 of it. I got 2 Spider Spitters, I got 2 Umbras, I got 2 Candy Corn Cakes. And all of those were worth getting multiple of, so I'm happy that I did that. You would not have gotten Umbra if you were gifted that 5k candy. See, the thing is, though, I absolutely would have, because I kept grinding the update after that, and I got a shit ton more candy, and I just ended up spending it on boxes. Also, what's up, Frankie? How's it going, Chess Master? Wait, Atrax just got the anchor. Wait. Atrax, is that the one that you needed? Or do you now have 4 of one and 1 of the other? Because I don't remember which ones you had. Why is Umbra important? Umbra is just a really strong upgrader. Like, this next update, it's gonna get changed, but as of right now, it buffs the speed of the after image for some reason. It makes it work faster. It's also just a really good MPU item. It's very space efficient. Never thought I was gonna stick with the game because I thought it was just gonna die the next update. I mean, hey, fair enough. Fair enough, honestly. Yeah, iPhone is the Ultra of the Galaxy phone, which the Galaxy phone is a prestige item that you can get. Now I hate myself for not having all the exotics. Atrax has the fucking, the Serotonin Evo. The Glagoland or whatever the fuck. And that, when you use that thing, it drops a bunch of crates around. I forgot that I got the Steampunk Flux. Solid upgrader. Brazil versus Croatia versus Argentina? What the hell? Yeah, iPhone is really good. Of course, it's one of the ultra prestiges that Ollie has, because he has to have, like, the greatest RNG of any player in this game. Hades 2 got announced yesterday? That's hype. Maybe I should try Hades 2. Maybe I should try the original Hades. 3 helms and 2 anchors. See, look at that. You complain about it, and then you get the one that you needed, Atrax. That's crazy. Insane. How you complain about that in the stream, and then not even 40 minutes later, you get it. What the fuck? I don't have iPhone, and Aqua got it at Prestige 10. Complaining always works. Dude, I would really love to get, like, an actual useful Ultra this stream. The only ones I've gotten are dupes or shitty furnaces. Would be nice if I got one that actually served a purpose for me, to be honest. I'd say start with Hades 1. Alright. You made the comparison between Hades and Neon Knights. And that makes me very interested in Hades, because Neon Knights is fantastic. I just want Discharged Amp. Honestly, such an L that you don't have it yet. It was the first one that I got, too. First thing that I got in terms of shadows, which is great. They don't really play similar. Okay. Hades seems like it's probably more focused on melee combat, right? From the very little that I've seen, it seems like it's more of a melee game, yeah. That still would be fun. The melee combat in Neon Knights is not particularly special. It works and it functions. It's not bad. But it feels a little bit basic. Like, it feels like it's more of just, like, a side thing, where, like, you kind of do your melee in between shooting stuff. Like, it works as like, a thing that you combine with the shooting and the dodging and the movement and stuff. As, like, you get it, you time a hit, you get a swing in here, you do a charge attack here. And then you dash over, you shoot the guys, and then you swing again. That type of thing. Other than that, doesn't really... The melee itself doesn't have much depth. Hades is also more movement and skill-based. That could be fun. Because once you really get into it, like hitting some of those cool movements, and like dodging a bunch of attacks and like chaining combos together and shit, super fun. Yeah, I gotta check out Hades then. I gotta play it. So I'm sure. I enjoyed the hell out of Neon Knights. Yeah, there's an update. According to Ollie, at least, I don't actually have confirmation on this. However, apparently it's supposed to come out around 6 PM EST. You basically just get a short dash that can go through attacks. So is it kind of like the Neon Knights one, the Neon Knights like, or are you talking about Neon Knights? Not like super in-depth movement? Okay. I mean, I like the dash though. The dash in Neon Knights I think works really well. It's simple movement, but it's enough. It lets you kind of, once you there's definitely a skill gap with it. You can definitely get good with the movement. Like timing your dashes and like knowing when to dash in and out of a situation, using it to get yourself out of the way of a quick attack. It's fun. It's good stuff. All my friends abandoned me and there's nobody with me. L? No friends? I'm in West Virginia. Well, what's up, Sleepless? Welcome from West Virginia. Is Asteroid Star good? Yes, Asteroid Star is very good. Neon Knights dash, but it feels snappier, gives brief iframes, and has a cooldown. Oh yeah, I'm sure the music is fucking fantastic in Hades. I believe that 100%. Of all the things that Neon Knights does right, I think one of the only things that it kind of falls short on for me is like the music in the game. Or at least the mixing of the music. It sounds way too quiet, and you really can't hear it most of the time. I feel like the game would benefit from having like a slightly more noticeable soundtrack. That's just me though. Can't load my skipping setup from like 650 to 700 now. Yeah, this game is not Miner's Haven Plus. Miner's Haven Plus is dead and gone. And this is an entirely separate thing. It's called Mechanical Ascension X. Link in the description if you want to check it out. After I hit 1 mil, Atrax is probably going to take first. That makes sense. Meant to say can. Nice. I gotta ask you because Sun is too busy playing that roguelike game you got her into. Hell yeah, dude. It makes me happy that I've gotten a couple of people turned on to Neon Knights now. Like, that's all I care about. Couple of people is all I want. Introduce them to what I think is, like, genuinely a goated game. Yeah, no, Neon Knights does have music from time to time. Like, it'll pop in intermittently. Greasy. I think it would be good if they got a composer on their team, though, to put some tracks together. Get some good, like, fast-paced music, some, like... I don't know, what was the genre called? I forget. There's definitely a style of music that would, like, fit this game super well. And I can't remember the name of the genre. I'm stupid. I did not know there was some occasional beats. Yeah, there's music, like, in the main lobby area and stuff. It'll pop in from time to time. You really can't hear it that well, even then, though. And the gunshots and stuff are so loud. The music and the background audio is mixed very low. Get my girlfriend. The only person I ever play with to play the game I don't even like. Listen, I'm not... I didn't mean to, like... take your girlfriend away from you. It's just a good game. It's just... like, actual... goated. How hard is it to just make a setting for music volume? I mean, they do have a setting for the music volume, but when you have everything turned up to 100, the music is mixed very quietly. The Shallows keep taunting me with experimental gun vending machines at the first rooms. I mean, can't you just backtrack once you get the money for them? Are there any points of no return in the Shallows? Pretty sure the game was just made to not have music. I think that's dumb, though. I guess you can play your own music, but I think the game absolutely should have a soundtrack. Because just having some nice, like, energetic beats in the background, just some cool, like... I forget the genre that I'm trying to think of. First useless dupe, rip. Blockage is definitely going to put music in the game, they're just doing other stuff. I do think that getting, like, the solid fundamentals down is more important, obviously. So as long as music is something that gets added in the future, I don't really care. As long as that's something that eventually does get worked on. I just think that the game needs to get it at some point. But I'm A-okay with them prioritizing stuff that they feel is more important. Like, you know, the gameplay. Could use some Mediterranean prog rock Halloween. That's an interesting combination of stuff. Guys, I'm watching at school. First to get a shadow gets $500. No. Unless you've got $500... no, I'm not going to do that at all. I cannot afford to give up $500 right now, Ollie. I'm watching at school. I already read that. What's up, dude, Ami? That's basically the genre that Hades composer called it. Yeah, just do the Hades soundtrack, but for Neon Knights. It's a good idea. What's up, Exodus Schools? How's it going? I don't know, Buckshot. I haven't gotten the Maritime yet. I haven't bothered to actually look at the stats on the thing. So I truly do not know. Bro don't even got Maritime. Yeah, you know what I do have, though, Buckshot? The Discharged Amplifier. Insane. What is the Cosmite giveaway? I'm not doing a Cosmite giveaway. I'm good. Maritime is 12 multi with a buff to the next upgrader by 4 times. Oh. Oh, yeah, right. So effectively, it's just a 48 times upgrader. Which isn't bad. That's pretty solid. I don't know how big the thing is, so I'm sure that's actually really good. Could be better, but chillin'. Yeah, fair enough, man. Feel like you could always be a little bit better. But hey, if you're chilling right now, sometimes that's all you can ask for. Gotta take what you can get, you know? Tell me which zone I should go into. There's zones 1 to 7. I mean, I haven't even made it past the 5th zone yet. Like, obviously, I made it to the Midnight City, whatever, and then I made it to the next one, which is, I forget what it's called. I haven't made it past that. I'm talking about Jato. Aha. I was very confused. I was like, what are you talking about? Stupid VPNs don't work. What's wrong with the... What is that in relation to? Well, you're trying to watch it at school? Trying to hop onto NordVPN in the classroom. Let's go. Dude, the funny crates are fucking everywhere. I swear, any time that Atrax is in the server, it's just death. And now fucking Noisy's in here. There's no shot Noisy doesn't have the thing as well. Touch the crate. Surely you know what happens, Holiday. Like, I'm pretty sure you just want me to get killed. Whatever. Listen, I'm sure there are some people in here who haven't seen this. You see this funny little crate here? Look at this. Whee! Oh, it gives you a world... Oh, yeah, I forgot that it gives you fake pop-ups as well. And then it launches you into another crate. Shows you the awesome box. Very cool. Me and Noisy were grinding in a VIP last night, and the crate kept falling on us. That's funny. Look at that. Enfozo. Enfozo. Beautiful. And then I die. Honestly, pretty fun. This game's got a lot of goofy shit in it that they just kind of throw in. This game has a lot of really cool secret stuff and, like, dev items and stuff. I don't know why you wouldn't want to touch it. Dude, like, they've got Jeff the Killer, Binky Orb, they've got Smart Spunkle Grop. It's great. And then they've also got, like, the pity items, which are, like, a secret item that's actually legitimately useful. The shadow items are really cool. Those aren't really secret items anymore, though. Those are, like, not bad. Why are you sideways in your thumbnail? I just am bored of putting my face in the same orientation. So I decided to be sideways today. I was upside down last time, now I'm sideways. Got Prismatic Marvel, nice. Portugal versus Argentina, alright. Can't forget the Furry Infuser. Honestly, my favorite one, to be honest. Furry Infuser is goated. Alright, let me head over to the funny for crafting. Which side are you on, Sky? I don't really care, I gotta be honest with you. You can see your setup in your sunglasses. I know. It's great. Alright, let me get all of my wacky items for the setup. I think I can probably craft everything right now. I'd have to hope. I'd have to assume. I don't think I even actually need the Amethyst Pulverizer, but I'm gonna get it. I don't need you. I do need a couple of you. I need you. Should, in theory, be everything. Yeah, sweet. Alright, I haven't had to, like, worry about not having enough items for my setup for a little while. It's honestly really nice. I get to just have my setup run. Prismatic Marvel Ultra win. Actually, that wouldn't be that bad, because you pretty much guaranteed get one every rebirth later on. So that wouldn't be too bad, honestly. Choose one? Wait, who is it between? Portugal or Argentina? Argentina. I want Argentina to win. There you go, there's my call. I have the Emerald Pulverizer. I'm pretty sure I got it recently, yeah. I just got this thing a little while ago. Not bad. What is this multiplier? 22.5 times. It's okay. Prismatic Ultra, but it's 1 in 10,000, and it's 40 times. 1 in 10,000 seems too rare. That would be cringe. Either a second prismatic upgrader or just give it an ultra for the funny. Wait, did somebody get a... Yeah, Frozen Armageddon while performing their first prestige. Nice. Hi, Kalam, what's up? Had to go make some food for my brother. Welcome back, Noisy. Watch Argentina take the biggest, fattest L. It would be funny after I'm like, hey, let's go Argentina. For them to just get absolutely, like, cronked. Let's open some boxes. I still gotta get the Kyoko Kayatsarai. However the fuck you're meant to say it. Oh, I have to go, so if anyone wants to take my spot. Oh, okay. Well, here's the link again. Someone else can join. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know, that's a good... I mean... See, that's a good point, but I also have so many boxes, comedy, that I think I'll be fine. Wait, why you let's going? What'd you get? Oh, less lag. Oh, I thought you got something good. Took me over 3K turboxes. Insane. How do you have 2 Kyoko? It's the furry connection. That's what got you the Kyoko. See that? Look at that. Proof that I'm not a furry right there. Also, your next shadow, you're gonna get the Dragon's Fury. I'm calling it Dragon's Fury on this one. Which on the Dragon's Fury is actually a lot better now. Particularly if you use it with the Celtic Fortress. The destruction chance already isn't that bad, and when you add on the like chance to just ignore it completely, like actually a really solid upgrader now. I deleted my main slot for the items, and I forgot I had a divine and some other cool items. I mean, hey, when you go onto your other slot, there's so many codes and stuff that you can use that you can probably get back at least a couple of those good items you had. I don't want a third one. All right, well you're getting a third one because I predicted it. I said it was so it is. I don't want a third Dragon's Fury. I mean, hey, of all the dupe shadows to get, it's not a bad one, because it can be reused. I had a crate gen on the slot I deleted. I mean, crate gen's not prestige proof, though, so that wouldn't have really mattered. I love Spectralon. What is the Spectralon? Oh, what the fuck is the Dream Machine Ultra? That's what the point of the mask is, machine. Yeah, there's 2 versions of the Ultra Dream Machine now for some reason. It's weird. It's like they threw in a second one just as like a haha Lamau Dream. Fucking Abyss got it last night. He was just playing. I was on MAX and I just seen the chat. Ziasmic has obtained a that's what the point of the mask is machine. The speed with which I DM'd him and was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Was insane. I'm Prestige 1, should I be skipping? Yes. When you are early on in the game, you should absolutely skip lives. When you're first starting out, when you're lower prestiges, your goal should just be to try and speedrun to prestige. Try and get as many good prestige items as you can. Don't worry about doing no skips. You don't have to get to a very high life. So you can get up to like 500, at least if you're on easy mode. And you don't have to worry about crafting items. Probably up until you get around 1,000, honestly. Once your prestige requirement starts being around 1,000, you've probably built up a very solid amount of items. I do have the Daydream Machine, which is actually really good. I have it in my setup right now. Yeah, the Daydream Machine, after its change, is actually really solid, I think. I don't remember exactly what it does. Oh, oh my god. Holy shit. It just gives you a second shield. That actually seems kind of fucking insane. Like, does a shield guarantee you your ore's immunity from a destruction item? Because if that's guaranteed immunity, holy fuck. Hey, Ollie, weren't you just talking about how you didn't have a maritime meteorology yet? Weren't you just going like, man, yep, that's a unique form. That's crazy. You can use a Dragon's Fury and Overclocked with 100% of your ores living. Jesus. Do I have a second destruction item in my setup, actually? I've got the Dragon's Fury, and that's keeping my ores up. I could probably add in the Overclocked as well, and see no downside. Like, honestly, I might as well throw in my Overclocked here. Maybe even throw in a couple. I think my ores actually do start dying when I have a couple. Let me just use one. Let me just leave one in the setup. Let me try and, yeah, there's no reason for me to not use it, though, actually. It literally is just a free upgrade. And then that puts me perfectly at 125 items. How does Lucky get used? I don't know. I have no clue how Lucky is meant to work. 15 general upgrades, 15 bad RNG upgrades, or 15 total dodges? That's actually a good question that Atrax might know. Atrax, do you know how the new Celtic effect works? Also, Ocean Piano. Which actually, when I think about it, probably isn't working in this setup. The setup is fast enough that my Ocean Piano is probably useless. It works on the next 15 chance items. Okay. That's really good then. That's very strong. Maybe I can use this thing in here. Replace the Ocean Piano with my Emerald Pulverizer. Yeah, let me do that. It works on 15 items and it dodges harmful RNG. Where's my funny Emerald? Yeah, my Ocean Piano is almost assuredly not working in this, so I'll just do that. Electrified too. Wait, so what does Steampunk do? Does this give you, like... I assume you mean the Hasteful Hexagon or whatever. Or wait, what do you mean, Ollie? Am I dumb? How many unique and total shadows do you have? Let me withdraw my setup, actually. Let's see. So for shadows, I've got a Voltage, a Viral Infector, 1 Vanta Black, 2 Godfroggers, an Ocean Piano, a Flared Phoenix, a Fixture Park, a Dragon's Fury, 2 Discharge, and 2 Chameleon Mines. Oh, the Prestige item. Oh yeah, because they changed the Prestige item. Because they give you multiplier per fuel. Yeah, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, Steampunk is actually, like, really solid now with the Pulverizer. So adding that into my setup actually probably improves this, like, a pretty huge amount. Yeah, my Shadow RNG has actually been really solid as well. I only have a couple of dupes in here. And I don't have any triple dupes, which is kind of insane. I use Steampunk and Shockline now? Okay. Is it really good enough to go into the Shockline? Really? I have a bunch of them, so I could throw it in. I could replace something in here. I don't know what I'm gonna replace. I have as many shadows as you. At Prestige 33. To be fair, I started at a higher Prestige than you, so I think that makes sense. It's 60 times. Oh yeah, 60 times. That's pretty good. How do you not have a troop and I do? Just cracked RNG, I guess. Like, I'm just like that. I'm just built different, really. Like, what can I say? Why do I not have any ores going through my setup? What's going on here? Come on. Setup broke? Just not working for some reason? What's happening here? There we go. Jesus. Pretty much all prestige items are good enough for my shock line. I could probably throw some more in here. I don't know if the Celtic Fortress is actually worth using in here. Like, Steampunk is probably definitely better, actually. Let me look at the multiplier on this thing. What does this actually do? 15 times, yeah. Now, unfortunately... Oh, no, I can fit that in there. I just have to move the radiated pylon. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that then. Oh, and the metal light show, I guess. Do I have any space for the pylon? Eh, whatever. Who needs it? Actually, I can probably also still keep it in the setup. Eh, no I can't. Alright, whatever. That works for me. Yeah, that'll be slightly better. That helps out. No need to have Celtic in there. Also, I'm pretty sure it's not because you're a furry, Arctic. Listen, the entire dev team for this game are furries. They have a furry infuser in the game. I don't think they're gonna... I think if anything, you should be getting better RNG. I should talk to them about it. They should give furries better RNG. That's what I think, personally. Obviously, I wouldn't benefit from that furry RNG because I'm not a furry, but... Oh yeah, because you have 2 Kyoko and 2 Pixelian. That's what I'm saying. You're not a furry. Yeah, see, I wouldn't get the buff. If you wear a furry avatar, you get increased ultra chance. Does it count if I'm wearing funny cat ears and a tail? Does that count as having a furry avatar? Because I feel like that would count enough for me to get the furry buff, right? Also, the Steampunk has the destruction chance. Does it still have the destruction chance? No, it does not. So it just fully got changed. Okay. Oh yeah, if the furry detector game classes you as a furry, that's what gives it to you. Yeah, Steampunk is actually just, like, very good now. It was also this good back when I got it on my alt save, on my pity slot, and I re-rolled it, and I should have kept it. I don't know what I was thinking. I also am making less money, or my setup's, like, less consistent now for some reason, and I don't know why. Toby Fox, well, I don't think Toby Fox is the composer for Scarlet and Violet. I think he's just part of the team, right? That's what I've got anyway. Go back to your Egg 9000 avatar. I don't think I even have that avatar saved. I'd have to reconstruct it. Toby is in Scarlet Violet soundtrack? Yes. Toby Fox is a part of that soundtrack. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing a composer like him get into a game as big as Pokemon. Compose some songs for it. Not everything. They should make it if you're wearing a Cyber Critter mask or any sort of furry clothing, it gives you a 2.5 times Ultra Luck increase. You should be able to join the game with the furry avatar and get the furry infuser. I think that's how they do it. That's the method right there. Not anything that insane, doesn't give you a big advantage, but you get to have the furry infuser to reflect your interests. Should do Ultra Luck increased weekends. Well, like fucking double XP weekends on COD. Honestly, not even a bad idea. That would be kind of hype. Have like just a random weekend event. No update or anything. Just like, hey, ultra chances are higher for the weekend. Go and get on there and get like a 25% better chance. That would be hype, honestly. Long time no see. What's up, Urban Jurhar? I don't actually recognize your username, but what's up, man? How's it going? He's apparently worked on multiple Pokemon games. I didn't know that he worked on anything else. I knew that he was in Scarlet and Violet. It's news to me that he was in other Pokemon projects, though. The Outstanding Lemon Squeezer. What life am I right now? 1760? I think today I'm probably going to end up doing a pretty short stream. I don't want to stay on for super long, because I don't know what the exact plans are for today, and I just want to be off and ready to go. Plus, before we even, like, go out, I've got stuff that I, like, want to work on. Like, I want to be able to get myself lunch, and I've got a video that I've got to be working on. So this might be a short one. This might be just, like, a 1 prestige, and then out of here. Yeah, we're doing stuff for Jack's birthday. So I just want to be ready for that, you know? All I know is that it's, like, a thing that we're doing later in the day. And that's it. He apparently made the Battle Tower battle theme in Sword and Shield. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So I was grinding to life 500 no-skip, and now I wonder, what is the chance to get Shadow Item? Shadow Item odds are 1 in 1,000 if you're doing 9 or above skips at over 500. You can increase the chances to 1 in 500 if you place down all of the relic tier items. Or all of the... They're not relic tier, but all of the relic items. Toby Fox is one of the best video game music artists of all time. 100%. Toby Fox is goated. Neon Knights got some funky names for their guns. Yeah, for all of the good stuff and successful things in Neon Knights, I think the guns are kind of eh. I mean, visually speaking, obviously. Functionality-wise, they're fine. They've got, like, all of the main classes of weapon, and I think they work fine. They're not anything super interesting, but they're alright. And then you've obviously got all of the special effects and stuff that you can stack on top. That's what makes it interesting, being able to kit out your weapon with the quirks. But in terms of visuals, they look kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Giving me, like, Dead Zone weapon vibes. I'm also not doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow, most likely. I'm not gonna say 100%. Woo! Yes, that's actually really good. That's actually really, really good. I don't know what the hell noise I made when I got that, but... That's a huge W for your boy right there. I'm just gonna craft a second copy of the thing. Where is it in here? Do I not have enough to craft a second copy? Oh no, wait. I'm blind. Genuine blind. Where? It doesn't exist in the crafting menu. It just... There's the Erupt Star. There it is. I looked at it. Oh, there's the search bar. Right. I knew that. Yeah, search bar. Uh-huh. I passed it as well. Listen. I'm a little bit blind, but that's okay. Sometimes I just don't see too well, you know? Actually, I went to the BMV today, and I did one of those, like, eye test things when I was getting my learner's permit renewed. And I think I gotta get my eyesight checked or something, because I actually... In the past, when I would look at the thing, when you would look in at it, and it's like, oh, what letters are there? It was easy. I would be able to see it and look at it and go, oh yeah, here's the letters, no problem. This time I got one of them wrong, and I, like, struggled with it for a second. I had to, like, take a second and, like, look at stuff. It's not too bad, but... My vision is definitely worse than what it used to be. Like, I feel... I feel it not being as good. Also, welcome back, Noisy. Dude, I will say, despite getting a couple of ultras that aren't very good for me, my ultra luck during this stream has been, like, kind of sick. I've gotten 4 so far on this singular prestige, and I'm not even, like, 2,000 yet. That's really solid. That's a lot better than what I average. When do you recommend grinding for shadow items? I'm honestly not sure what the best point to start grinding for them is. Like, probably after your prestige... Yeah, I was gonna say, what Comedy said, prestige 10 plus. Once you've got a good amount of prestige items, you can build a good, consistent 20 skip setup that will hold its own up into, like, the thousands of lives, so that you can run it. Yeah, after your requirement is 1k plus, which, again, that would be right around when you hit prestige 10. Once you have the requirement to get all of them, but around 10, I guess. Yeah, that seems like a good just kind of baseline. Like, around 10 is where you want to start. My luckiest day playing this game was 3 Ultra Rians, an Ultra Prestige, and an Afterimage. Jesus. That's solid. Mostly because of the Ultra Prestige. I sure would love to get one of them myself. I definitely recommend this game, Fedorka. That's a great name, by the way. Oh, Feodorka. I thought your name was Fedorka. Feodorka's still good, though. I like it. Still waiting for a double Ultra or double Shadow. You're not getting a double Ultra or double Shadow, Ollie. No shot. No shot. My luckiest day playing this game was during Empery work when I re-rolled into a Gallic. Oh, that's pretty nice. I'm going to. Mark me words. Also, you're Kagamaru, right, Groupster? I'm, like, pretty sure, right? Should give the prestiges on the MPU sheet a high prestige scaling MPU. I'm pretty sure there's, like, a mention of prestige scaling in the thing. Or actually, yeah, probably would be a good idea to show, like, their separate multiplier once you hit, like, max prestige scaling, whatever that is. Is that even a thing? Do you hit max prestige scaling, or does it just kind of keep going up to diminishing returns? Didn't know you could get ultras from reroll. I think you used to be able to, and now you can't. Pretty sure you're not able to. Goes on forever with diminishing returns. Okay. So that's why prestige scaling isn't in the thing. So I grinded for like 600, no skips, but should I just stop waiting for shadow items or still going? At prestige 5, just prestige. Not worth going for shadow items at that point, in my opinion. I guess I could make them like times 2 or times 2.5 times as a baseline. Yeah, maybe add something, because apparently the prestige scaling stops scaling quickly after like prestige 5 or something. So just test based on that multiplier, and then work with that. Use that for the MPU, whatever that ends up going up to. However much that ends up being. Alright, see you later, Unit Delta. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Doesn't have a max, but it starts becoming non-existent past like 30 prestiges. Oh, it gets a lot better after 5? Okay. I thought someone told me that it caps out around like 5 or 10 or something. Is someone prestige 100 yet? 2 of the people in my server are over... Well, okay, 1 of the people in my server. Because Noisy left, but Atrax is 150, and then Noisy is like 160. So, yes. 32 prestiges is 2 times exactly. Okay, so maybe just use like 2 times as a baseline for the MPU. The upgraders are 2 times as good as what they were. Or like 1.75 times, I guess. Like Comedy said. That would be like a good average. Just so that you can see what the higher multiplier could look like. Also, why am I just... What's happening here? Why are my ores not going? The setup just kind of breaks sometimes. Just don't work. For, like, no reason. Yeah, a couple of people are very far progressed at this point. Like, some people have been grinding the shit out of this game. It's a little bit insane, I'm not gonna lie. Little bit crazy. Okay, my setup seems to be running a little bit more inconsistently after putting the Emerald Pulverizer. Would that be, like, a cause for any kind of issue? Do you think there's the possibility... Does ores being fuel or having foil mess with their density or anything? Yes, okay. The Emerald Pulverizer is messing something up then. Oh, the ore barely fits? Oh, okay. So that's probably what's slowing me down here, actually. Let me try and move it later on in the setup then. So I want it in here. I would love to have it before the Steampunk Overlord. But also that kind of... Oh, right in front of an after image? Okay, where is my other after image in here? I got one over here. Will it fit in the space of Technotropolis or maybe the Prismatic Marble? Does this work? Okay, so if I put it, like, right here... Will it work, like, directly after an after image here? Does that make it more consistent? It looks like it does. It looks like it's a little bit better. So we're gonna roll with that and just see how that does for me. And hopefully that'll make it a little bit more consistent. If the ore is centered before the after image, which they should be right there. The only problem with that is now I would like to move the Steampunk. I gotta figure out a spot where it actually fits here, which shouldn't be too hard, actually. In theory. Theoretically. Like, it can go anywhere after. It does fit in that space, but I don't want to replace that. It works in place of the Abyssal Lantern. Seemingly. Yeah, let me switch them out. So that goes there. And then the Abyssal should still be after the buff item that makes it good, I think. So that probably works. Hang on, let me load this back in. Use serotonin overstim. I'm working on it. I'm trying my best to get it. I am using the Geode Forest here, which is what's giving my ores glow. So that could actually cause a problem with the Abyssal Lantern. Do I have any other upgraders that I can throw here? Maybe I just put something else in the space. Like, maybe I just use one of the new compounds if I can. Like, let me go see what I can craft. Because I think just using something different works better. What's up, Buckshot? Welcome back. So what can I make? Hypothermia. I don't actually know what that does, but we'll make it. We'll see if it works. Craft another one of those. That'll be helpful. Do you think the crystallized forest will fit there? Because I don't. Where's the other new one? The ethereal ethereal mirage. I can't even craft it. Oh, hypothermia is a furnace. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's a compound of that. Yeah. Alright, well, but it looks so cool in the thumbnail. How could it be not good? This thing is quite a big upgrader right here. Goddamn. Let me just try and find a different thing to replace here. Does it fit in the space of any of these things here? I can technically replace... The natural pond. The serotonin overstim I could, but I don't want to replace that. Or the relaxing lake. Could technically switch that out. Does it fit in the space of the monochrome refiner? Monochrome is too small still. So cringe. I don't have any small upgraders here. Cringe item, dude. Yeah, 800 multi, good, very good early game. I can put it in spot of the Astria Star. I'm just trying to move my upgrader order around a little bit, Ollie. I'm trying to make this setup slightly better. So I do that, and then... What does that actually do for me? Hang on. I am but a fool. Well, actually, what do I do? I can just put the geode forest earlier, and then just do that, and then this can go in the space. But hang on, can the compound fit right here? Why would the compound be able to fit right there? Why would things be easy for me? Okay, so I've actually realized that that's, like, pointless to move. Yeah, so essentially, Ollie, I moved the amethyst pulverizer, or the emerald pulverizer, because it was making my setup inconsistent, so now I'm trying to find a good spot for the steampunk. Oh, I can just put it in place of the red giant. Why did I just put that there, and then geode forest should fit here. And then this can go over here. You know, after all that, I just kind of didn't look at one of the items. Yeah, I have it at the start of the after image, Ollie. Because I'm using 2 after images in my setup right now. I've got it right after, so the ores managed to make it past without a hiccup. Alright, I think my setup's just kind of not working. Let's just do a 12 skipper. What's wrong with using 2 after images, Ollie? Like, it makes the setup significantly faster. Like, way, way faster. Except for when I don't make the actual money that I need. Imagine using after image at all. Listen, I don't have to imagine it because I do it and it's great. I mean, yeah, I guess I could take out the after image and just throw in like another upgrader. I wonder how good the setup is without the second after image. I'm interested. Maybe worth testing out. Let me try and save it without the thing in. And just throw in like a random too long upgrader here. The Devil's Donut. Just to fill the space. Because this is obviously going to be quite a bit slower. The ores do still have the after image effect, seemingly. Just not nearly as fast. Do my ores even survive the setup? Oh yeah, it makes NQR now. Where is that on the cache suffixes? What do we got? So my setup before, QQG. That's the most money I think I've ever seen in this game, maybe. Maybe not, I don't actually remember. I've never made a setup that makes that much. I only use after image like 0 to 500 because I'm just based. I mean, hey, this setup does make quite a bit more money. If it's more consistent without the second after image, then I'll run it without it. It's gonna be slower, obviously. That's just kind of how it is. I'm using my Umbra later in the setup, actually. I should probably, if I'm gonna do this way, I feel like that's something I should think about switching out. Yeah, I built the setup without knowing about the Umbra speed buff. Yo, what's up, Busy? Yeah, I know it should be earlier in the setup now. I mean, hey, this is still 24 seconds. This isn't even a significant slowdown, still. And if I move the Umbra, like, let me try and see where this thing will actually fit. There are not many places, clearly. It's a big upgrader. It just needs to go somewhere at, like, the very beginning. I do have a short upgrader in here. So actually, I can just move the prismatic, probably, and then cut out the tiny foil, and then move that later on. Except, no, I can't because of the Obama upgrader that I have. But, what if I move that, and then that doesn't work there. Does the existence erasure work there? Yes, it does. So, magmatic, you get that. I believe I had the ghastly here, so that goes there. And then carnivore. What the hell, Arctic? So out of pocket. So wait, where is my carnivore bloom? There we go. That's what I had here. So you do that, and then you put the Umbra at the start. Except it still doesn't fit right there. And also, my line's not even over far enough, apparently, for it to even fit. So what am I even doing here? It just fully doesn't fit right there. Too big to replace that. Alright, well, just rebuild. I mean, yeah, there's no point in even changing this, because the update's gonna come out, like, tonight. I'm not gonna be playing that long right now, and this setup's not gonna, like... not gonna be relevant. Because I'm gonna rebuild after the update. I'm gonna use the Exodus to, like, change stuff around. Get the speed buff from that. Anyone anticipating the third pity tier? I'm excited for the third pity tier. I have no clue what it's gonna be. However, since I've already deleted my Prestige 10 slot, gotta have to make a new save again. That'll be fun. That'll be fun going through again. Yeah, there's gonna be a third set, Koban. Also, nice comedy. Big ultra compound moment right there. Should hop on a new slot and get the limited before they're gone. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, actually. See, I could do that. That would be a smart thing to do. However, I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm not a smart individual. Listen, if I do a new slot, I want to start it from the start on stream, you know? When will the new pities be added? I don't know. They could be in this update, though I haven't actually heard any confirmation or have any reason to believe that. Like, I have no basis or confirmation on that. I just think that they could be in this update. They could, like, sneak them in, you know. We also don't know what they're gonna be or what they're gonna do, as far as I'm aware. I don't know what they're gonna be or what they do. So who knows? I'm working on my second tier pity right now. Yeah, don't delete that account yet. Or don't delete that save. Yeah, hold on to that, and then whatever the requirement is for the next one. It's surely not going to be as bad as Prestige 10. Because Prestige 10, that's a fairly significant grind. My setup just not gonna... There we go. How long did that take? 31 seconds? That's not bad. Delete a shadow item. That requires you to get up to, like, Prestige 5, right? That wouldn't be that bad, having to grind back up to 5. That'll be whatever. It's what, like a 12-hour commitment? To getting to Prestige 10, it can be. I mean, I got through it in 10 hours. And I was also on stream and not going as fast as I optimally could have been. With all the game passes and all of the codes that are currently in the game, you can get through that in probably, like... If you're playing fully optimally and get good RNG, 6 hours, you can knock that out. Yeah, Prestige 10 could be done in 6 to 8. 100%. Yeah, unless you get the worst RNG possible, like Comedy Salmon. Got, like, super fucked over. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go to life, like, 3,000, probably. Okay. I mean, it's a dupe ultra. I think it's a triple dupe ultra, actually. Whenever they add the compound for the paranormal emission, that'll be hype. Listen, we'll take it, though. Look, my Ultra luck this Prestige has been nutty. Like, I don't even care if I'm getting a dupe. That's another Ultra that I've gotten. I've gotten, like, 5 on this single Prestige. It's crazy. Alright, I think I'm gonna go up to 3,000, though. I'm gonna see if I can, like, sneak in any extra items. And then I'll Prestige, get my Ultra Prestige, and be happy, finally, for the first time in my life. And then I'm gonna get off. What do you think is the best and worst Prestige? The worst is the Star's Birth. I would say. Maybe you could make the case for the Prismatic and the Star's Birth. But Prismatic is a hard carry all the way until you get the Lunar Discharge. And it's even still useful, or the Discharge Amplifier, I mean. And it's even still useful if you get, like, the Chameleon Mine or something. The Star's Birth is made entirely useless the second that you get the Moonlight Emperor. Oh, hey, a Voltage. Well, hey, there's my Shadow that you were just talking about, Ollie. Might try to get into MAX again, but suffer on the hardest difficulty. I do not recommend that, personally. Highest difficulty, kind of mid on this game. I personally think that playing easy mode is the way to go. Just realized the damn freeze ray description is a Despicable Me reference. Alright, we're going to look at the freeze ray real quick. Actually, I have the equilibrium ray. That's funny. That's funny. Goated description right there. Is stream dying? Yeah, it's starting to lag now. I don't know why. It's been fine for, like, most of the time. And then it just kind of starts having a bad time as my PC's been on for longer. Alright, so I'm gonna try something. What if I try and close out of, like, all of the Razer stuff that's running in my background? Because that takes up, I think, a little bit of extra processing power and resources, I'm sure. So I'm sure if I close out of that... The Razer Chroma SDK stuff, what is this? Let's close out of it. It's probably the, like, keyboard stuff. Like, keeps the lights on. I don't need that. If that does something... If I can just, like, close out of that stuff and fix the lag problems, I swear to God. I mean, hey, I'd rather that and, like, actually have a solution for it. Stop being lucky. I'm not getting that lucky right now. I don't think Star's Birth is useless because it's a better multi than Moon under, like, SXD. Yeah, but, like, Moon is still smaller, and you get a good multi from it, so you're not going to use the Star's Birth anyway. At least I don't. I don't see anybody using it. Eruption is good for faster setup since your ores aren't going to be as beefy. I mean, like, I don't use it in my fast setup. I've got the Eruption. I don't think it's worth it. It doesn't work well with the afterimage. I've got 3 Obsidian Pinnacles in my first 4 Prestiges on my pity save. That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's, like, rough. Is the Overclock Prestige good? Yeah, Overclock is really good, and when you pair it with the Dream Machine, it becomes excellent. Because the Dream Machine gives your ores a shield, which gives them immunity, basically, to a destruction item. So yeah, the overclock paired with that is actually really good, because it basically becomes just a really good portable. Like, yeah, you get the bonus multiplier from the Tartarus if you have it. And then you've got the multiplier from it being Neon as well. And it's a base of 15 times, which is already really good. 15 times portable. Kind of cracked. Just go to Filmora. I'm good. The problem is not OBS, I don't think. The issue is, like, an issue on my end. I just don't know what that issue is. If you could choose one non-furnace prestige, of everything that you can get, let's see. Any of the buff ones are really good. Like, the iPhone is really good, or the Galaxy phone, I mean. The Carnivore Bloom is solid, because that's a buff item. Celtic Fortress is really good now. Because this thing gives you, like, a chance to avoid negative status effects on ores, which is very solid. The Steampunk Overlord got buffed up and is really, really good now. Bastion of Chaos is solid MPU. I think that the Steampunk Overlord could be up there. This thing is really good now. Went from being kind of mid and not really worth thinking about all that much to being, oh my god. Like, it's actually, like, the best upgrader in the game. Obviously not the best, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm getting at here. .92 MPU. And then 1.97 with Emerald. Jesus. Yeah, that's like really, really good. Okay, I want the Ultra Steampunk now. If I get an Ultra Prestige, I want the Steampunk. Because that seems actually goated. Steampunk Ultra would be hype. Also, give me the Serotonin Overstim. That would be a good Ultra, methinks. Look at all these shadow items here. I need the Immortal Glow. I really want this thing. It's a solid just times 12 portable. Like 24 times at night, also. Very good. Use it a little bit after the Venom Black. My god. Oh yeah, that's also without the prestige scaling. That's true. And it's a prestige one. At prestige 33, it's 2.2 MPU. My god. What a powerful upgrader. Do you have any tips for Mechanical Ascension X? Yeah, when you're starting out on the game, you want to be doing... You want to try and rush through prestiges as fast as possible early on. Because the game's a lot easier early on, and you don't need to worry about, like, skipping as much, because you're gonna get everything that you need. You're gonna get the life you need to. So just try and get through everything super quickly, and then once you get up to, like, Prestige 10, that's when you want to start slowing down a little bit. That's a good general tip right there. Is Frozen Fury and Prismatic Marvel good, and what are the odds? Prismatic Marvel is a good mine all the way up until... Or did you say Prismatic Marvel? Oh yeah, Prismatic Marvel you get for having a certain amount of money. And then the Frozen Fury... What is the Frozen Fury? Is that the furnace? Oh yeah, the Frozen Fury is a furnace that's decent early game. Once you get out of the early game, like 800 times for Frozen Ores is really good, but you've got to get it at a point where that's actually going to matter. Like, if you get the Star's Birth before then, worthless. Hello, Comedy Salmon. You can find all the codes in the game's Discord server. They're all posted up in there. Alright, 3 more reincarnations, and then we prestige, and then I'm gonna get good. Setup looks goofy with the simple item setting. What setting? I was doing performance. No base items. No UI tweening. They're on item particles. I'm sure that's not gonna cause any lag. Oh god. Let me turn off special visual effects as well. That'll probably help with frames a little bit. Just a little bit. Clearly not that much. But, you know, whatever. It did something. Dude, why did the Razor stuff open back up in the background? What the hell? I closed out of you for a reason, bro. Alright, I closed out of it again. I'm gonna see if it opens back up on its own again. Maybe it's one of those that likes to pop back up in the background and just stay open. You have a virus. I downloaded free Geometry Dash. And now my computer doesn't work. They fixed item particles turning back on when you reactivate. Yeah, that's nice. Razor is horrible like that. Yeah, they really like to kill your PC with, like, background processes sometimes. It's pretty bad. It actually seems like it's doing a little bit better without the stuff open, honestly. I don't know if that's gonna last, but... I mean, hey, if I can just close out of the Razor stuff and keep it closed, then... And I avoid the lag that way. That's a massive W in my books. Also, what's up, Huggeraya? How's it going? Oh no, there it goes. Okay, but wait. Now, the ultimate test. If I go in here... Ah, it's not open. It didn't open itself back up. Alright, I'm just cooked then. I downloaded free Roblox and got a virus. L? Oh yeah, we're past 3,000 now. Alright, let's go. Prestige time. Not gonna play optimally. Nice. Nice comedy, Salmon. Not another dupe. No! Seems like you've taken a fat L to me. Alright, I want to do one more. I want to get one more in. And then we'll see what I get. Last reincarnation here. Maybe I can snag a last minute good item. You know? Literally nothing but dupes recently. L? Dude, watch. This last one, Gnomic Atonement right here. Gnomic Atonement, guaranteed. Woo! Let's prestige, yeah! Yay! Why does Mirage have 3 ultras? I don't know. It's a little wacky. Cool Celtic Fortress. Fantastic. Could have been the Ultra too. This is after they made the Celtic super rare as well. And I only get 59 Cosmite? Yeah. There's a world where you got Infozo next Prestige if you didn't, or next Rebirth if you didn't Prestige. There is technically a world where that does happen. Not a particularly likely one. Alright, yeah, I think I'm good now. I think I'm done. We're just gonna keep this a nice short and sweet stream. A very brief little 2 hours here. Nothing that crazy. Yeah, thank you guys for popping in. I will definitely be doing a longer stream tomorrow. I will be around for more than 2 hours. Here, let me get channel memberships. I'm actually gonna read them today. I didn't yesterday. We'll go back to it. We'll actually do the thing. That's the wrong button. Hang on. Give me a moment. See your members. Alright, we've got A-Track, Sendles, Financial, Rihanna. I gotta scroll down now. Snowy, Sleepless, PETA, Aeromix, Arctic, Ace of Noobs, Croco, Fish, Sungaze, Canobos, Phantomace, McNeely, Surflane, Moonarch, Catastrophe, Toxic, Fake Velociraptor, Hours, Amanda, Some Random, Limex, Gage, Mystery, Archaeos, Horus, Sinister, Tater Tot, Masters, Stale Meat Machine, Six, Ty, Jalen, Crusand Fry, Candy Kid, Clawhand, Jumping Axe, Paladin, Slug Gladiator, T-Mac, Ekrib, Hunter Roderick, Purr, Zapper, Andrew Matthias, Zendraws, Clayton, Various, Discosmo, Trey, Noisy, Greasy, Dudami, Omegalol, Enrique, Dint, Bio Godly, Youth, Oxygen, Prod Bandit. Hope it scrolled me up. Where the hell was I? Bandit, we gotta go faster. Hobo Howie, Alexander, Z-Knight, Ramir, Sizz, Wold, Sandy Fan, Holiday, I Exist Cause Why Not, Kalam, Derpy the Boko, Chronix, Aquaric, Lord Bumblebee, Riley, Gerdzuk, Tristan, Does Dunny Games, Abo, Lynx, Roses of Calamity, Vizzy, Fixie, Dusky, Oof Time, Sky, Bloomy Loomy, Frankie, Monkey Man, Duolingo, Storm, Amber, Freddy Mad Max, 1 star, Memes, lol, Adrux, Some Person, Refilming, Xenon, and Spooter. There you go. There's all the memberships. Not gonna be a part of the list. Yeah, Comedy Salmon not on there. Neither is Buckshot. Does Yeet finally have competition? Christ. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Update will be here, probably. So, I'll probably have rebuilt my setup by then, and we'll be grinding. We'll be trying to get all the new stuff. Whatever they do for the winter event, the Christmas stuff, I'll be grinding that out and trying to get all the exotics and stuff. Make sure, if you play the event, make sure to get 2 copies of everything so that you can use it in the Afterlock Shrine. In the Aftershock line, if it ends up being a good item. Alright, I don't know if it's actually gonna be Christmas Part 1. I'm just kind of assuming, based on the fact that there's an update coming. It might not, I don't know. Yeah, I said Afterlock Shine. How did I do that? Oh, man. Yeah, get multiple copies of upgraders if you can, though. Because some of them might end up being really space efficient and good to use in your Aftershock line. And if they end up being good, you want to have them. That's what I did with Umbra, and hey, I still use the Umbra in my line to this very day, I think. Do I? Yeah, look at that, I've got Umbra in there. Sweet. So yeah, very much worth getting multiple copies of stuff. Especially, because they like making event stuff really strong. They like giving you an incentive to go for it. Alright, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Bye-bye, everyone.